Hey there, BNI Maine. Niels Mank, your Executive Director. So this week's tip is around perception. Perception of you, perception of your business, perception of your members. Got me thinking, I was driving through town the other morning and we go through a school zone. And what is the perception of that person that has their name plastered all over their vehicle speeding through the school zone? Perception is pretty poor, that they don't care enough about the kids to slow down. They don't care enough about the rules, the regulations, the laws. That's a bad perception on their business based on their action. What about a landscaper? If you drive by somebody's house and you see somebody's landscaper sign out front and they've got that beautiful checkerboard pattern in the front yard and the place looks beautifully landscaped. It looks like a baseball field. That's going to really give you a perception that they know what they're doing. Like they've got their stuff together. They're real pros. They're great versus somebody that might just, drive around the mower, be all random and not present very well. That's perception. That's how perception can affect us in a good way. What about the lawyer who walks into the courtroom with just a yellow pad of paper, no pen, no nothing, just a pad of paper, versus that lawyer that walks in with their briefcase, their portfolio, their pen, they're ready to go? What's the perception you have of that person? They either have their stuff together or they don't. And that affects how we think about them in the rest of their business. I think about it when it comes to a car salesperson. When I go look at a car and I want to take it for a test drive, if it's on empty with the light on, that's not a great perception for me getting in that car. I have anxiety the whole time I'm on a test drive that I'm going to run out of fuel, versus I go check out the car and it's got plenty of fuel to get me through my test drive. Those are all perception things. So how does this relate to BNI? Well, it relates to BNI in your weekly presentation. What is the perception you're giving off in your weekly presentation? Are you prepared? Do you have a specific referral? Do you know what you're going to talk about before you get to your meeting in the morning? Or are you the person that walks in, sits down, does some open networking, gets to the education moment and goes, what am I going to talk about today? And wings it. Believe it or not, people can tell when you're winging it. And some people even say, I wasn't prepared for today, I'm just going to talk about this. Nothing can ruin perception more than that. Give people the perception that you deserve. That people should know that you are a professional, that you know what you're doing. Plan ahead. Be prepared for that weekly presentation. Even more so, be prepared for that feature presentation. Give the perception that you are a true professional and that you are going to handle customers with the utmost care and that you're going to be ready for them. That's my tip this week. It's really about the positives and negatives of perception. We want to stay away from the negative side. We always want to be looking for what we can do to make our perception more positive. That's how we're going to get more referrals. That's how we're going to close more business. And that's how we're all going to succeed. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend. Happy networking.